Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting Stupa Mindfulness. This video is about mindfulness and breathing, and I'm thrilled to be sharing some of my favorite breathing techniques for practicing mindfulness. Before we get started, let's define mindfulness and why it's important. Bringing your attention to the present moment and being aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment is what mindfulness is all about. It is about being in the present moment and paying attention to your thoughts and feelings as well as the world around you. Mindfulness has numerous advantages, not limited to reduced stress and anxiety, clarity, and improved overall physical and mental health. One of the most effective ways to practice mindfulness is through the breathing exercises. We all have our breath with us at all times, and it's a powerful tool to cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness. When we concentrate on our breathing, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and let go of any distractions or worries. So, how do we go about it? A technique known as belly breathing is one of the simplest and most effective ways to practice mindfulness through the breath. Simply find a comfortable seated position and place one hand on your belly and the other on your chest. As you inhale, concentrate on feeling the breath move into your belly and expanding it. Feel the breath move out of your belly and back into your chest as you exhale. Another effective technique is to use a mantra or a word to direct your attention to your breathing. You could, for example, silently repeat in as you inhale and out as you exhale. This can help you keep your mind on the breath rather than allowing it to wander. It's critical to remember that mindfulness isn't about attaining a perfect state of relaxation or zen. It's all about paying attention to the present moment exactly as it is. So, it's perfectly normal if your mind wanders or you become engrossed in your thoughts. Simply acknowledge what is happening and gently return your attention to the breath. I hope you found these techniques for practicing mindfulness through the breath useful. Remember that the key is to be consistent and to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine. Even a few minutes of mindfulness practice per day can have a significant impact on your overall well being. I am eager to explore the studies on the potential effects of these practices on the body and brain. Let's first discuss what mindfulness is and why is it important. The key to practicing mindfulness is to focus on the here and now while remaining objectively aware of your thoughts and feelings. It involves being mindful of the current moment and attending your thoughts, feelings, and the environment about you. There are many advantages to mindfulness practice, such as lowered stress and anxiety, increased clarity and attention, and enhanced general and physical mental health. Using breath is one of the best techniques researchers have proven. What does the evidence for the advantages of mindfulness and breath work suggest then? Well, a lot of research has been done on the subject and the findings are quite convincing. According to one study, focused breathing techniques used in mindfulness meditation can alter brain structure and function, including the amount of gray matter in regions of the brain linked to memory, learning, and emotion control. Other studies have discovered that mindfulness practices and breath training can also benefit physical health. One study, for instance, discovered that mindfulness based stress reduction, which incorporates breathing techniques and other mindfulness practices, was successful in lowering blood pressure and easing symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. But the advantages go beyond their physical nature. Additionally, beneficial to mental health are practices like mindfulness and breath work. For instance, it has been demonstrated that mindfulness based cognitive treatment is useful in lowering the likelihood of recurrence in people with depression. As you can see, the evidence is very conclusive. Practicing mindfulness and breath control can have a variety of positive effects on the body as well as the mind. But how do these methods operate well? Through a process known as neuroplasticity, it's considered that mindfulness and breath training can influence the brain and the body. The term neuroplasticity describes the brain's capacity to modify and adapt to new experiences. We are effectively retraining our brains to be more resilient and better equipped to handle stress and other difficulties when we engage in mindfulness and breath exercises. Additionally, it's believed that breath practice and mindfulness might influence the body by way of neural system. For instance, deep, steady breathing triggers the relaxation response, which can help lower stress and enhance general health. So, there you have it, the science of breathing and mindfulness. I sincerely hope that this material was useful and improved your knowledge. Here are a few of my favorite ways to incorporate mindfulness into your regular activities. How can you apply mindfulness and breath training to your everyday life then? Here are some suggestions. Your day should begin with a mindfulness exercise. Every morning, set aside a short period of time for a brief mindfulness and breath practice, such as belly breathing or focusing your attention on the breath with a mantra. This will help you start your day off on a happy and thoughtful note. Practice mindfulness throughout the day. You don't have to set aside a specific time for mindfulness practice. Try incorporating mindfulness into your daily activities, such as taking a mindfulness walk or eating a meal mindfully. Use the breath as a tool for managing stress. When you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, try taking a deep breath to calm your mind and Bring yourself back to the present moment. You can even try using a stress ball or other objects to focus your attention on the breath. Make time for longer mindfulness practice. While it is great to practice mindfulness throughout the day, it can also be helpful to set aside some time for a longer mindfulness practice, such as meditation or yoga. These practices can provide a deeper level of relaxation and introspection. I sincerely hope that these concepts have inspired you to incorporate mindfulness and breath practice in your regular life. Remember, consistency is the key, and incorporating mindfulness into your everyday practice to be more successful. Your general well being can be significantly improved by engaging in daily mindfulness exercises for even a short period of time. Here are some methods for finding inner peace and tranquility when navigating difficult situations utilizing mindfulness and breath training. So, how might mindfulness practicing and deep breathing help us to control our emotions and stress? Here are some suggestions. Use the breath as a tool for relaxation. When we breathe slowly and deeply, it activates the relaxation response, which can help reduce stress and improve general well being. When you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, try taking a few deep breaths to help you relax your body and mind. To better understand and control your emotions, try mindfulness meditation. We learn to be more observant of our thoughts and feelings when we do mindfulness exercises. Instead of letting our emotions rule us, this can help us better understand and regulate them. Find perspective by practicing mindfulness. It can be challenging to view things clearly while we are feeling strongly. Instead of being mired on our responses, mindfulness can assist us in taking a step back and gaining some perspective on the issue. Find inner peace and calm. Mindfulness and breath work can help us find a sense of inner peace and calm. When it comes to establishing a spiritual connection, here are some suggestions. Use mindfulness to develop a spirit of gratitude. We become more conscious of the present moment and all that it has to offer when we engage in mindfulness practices. This can encourage us to practice thankfulness for life's small pleasures and to see the beauty and wonder all around us. To connect with your inner wisdom, practice mindfulness. We can access our inner knowledge and learn to hear our inner voice by engaging in mindfulness practices. It can be a potent tool for personal development and self discovery. Investigate the breath's spiritual side. Breath is a potent instrument for establishing a connection to the divine and to the present moment. Many spiritual activities, including meditation and yoga, entail focusing on the breath as a way to connect with the divine. In some spiritual traditions, the breath is seen as a bridge connecting the material and spiritual worlds. Find inner peace and happiness. Even in the middle of life's hardships, mindfulness and breath practice can assist us in finding a sense of inner calm and contentment. We can learn to let go of tension and concerns and discover a sense of inner peace and contentment by practicing mindfulness and being present in the moment. I hope these concepts have helped you understand how mindfulness and breathing have a spiritual component. Remember that consistency and incorporating mindfulness into your everyday practice are the keys to success. You can connect with your inner self and discover a sense of calmness and contentment. Happy mindful living to all of you who have joined me today.